This is now clearly a trail, so we're good. We've taken some weird trails to get around Flem. We've somehow ended up on trails that clearly have not been used since the Carter administration. Smoke Bluff. I don't know if that's the right way to go.
It's runnable.
Today we are doing Smoke Bluff and Squamish. We are doing 2 loops of 10 kilometers each. Yeah, we are on it. The plan today is to spend 3 hours-ish on feet. We should eventually reach 20 kilometers, but that's not the priority. Anyone who's ever run Squamish 50k or 50 miles is very familiar with this section. It is basically the very last descent before you end up on the road back to the finish line. So at this point, you usually had like a 7-hour day or 12-hour day or 15-hour day, depending on the distance you're doing, and you have to go over what is called Mount Flem, and it's not pleasant when you've raced the whole day. It just brings back memories for sure of pain, a lot of it, because we usually go down this way and everything is cramping up. We come from there back to the end. There we go. Now it appears to be somehow runnable, because I think at some point, if it's a 10-kilometer loop, we should probably start moving. The training plan for today was supposed to be rest day, and we're gonna do 20k. Coach is gonna be mad. I'll switch with the Sunday where I was supposed to do 14 or something, so it's gonna even out, right? Yeah. You picked it.
I know.
So today our goal is to slow down the pace and just go through it without too much effort. Because 20k should be very comfortable at this point of our training. Melanie is racing some mountain 50k in a month, so 20k on that kind of terrain should be very comfortable. As far as my training goes, I should be able to do that without really thinking about it.
Today is feeling a little bit harder than I wish it was. Had a bit of a cough this past week. One of those other viruses that has, you know, started attacking everyone when the masks came down. Definitely not COVID, according to tests, but it's all good.
The beauty about this pace is pretty much what we call the all-day pace. It's designed for us to go between 7 and 12 hours on this stuff. As long as we keep eating, there'll be zero issues. It feels slow, but we're still moving up and down at a pretty even pace if you can keep that for 50 kilometers. It's a good day. That's the point, I guess, for Melanie, is to do that for 5.5, 6 hours. She's already done that in San Francisco at the North Face a couple of years ago. She did extremely well because she could hold that pace for a day. So I have a feeling she's going to repeat that. Up and down, up and down the mountain. Remember what I said earlier about the amount of phlegm? We are now on it, the very last bit of the Squamish 50 races, and I can tell you that having done Squamish 50 twice and Squamish 50-50 twice, I've done this 6 times. At the end of the second day on Squamish 50-50 weekend, you absolutely hate this trail, and your love for Gary Robbins at this point is not very high either. Love you, Gary. Once you've done 130 kilometers over 2 days, this bit sucks ass. When you've done 8, we somehow ended up on on trails that were, I guess, not used. We've been bushwalking for a little bit though. It used to be a trail, hasn't been a trail for a while. This is now clearly a bike trail, so we're good. There we go, back on track. We're just gonna meet up with our friend Kaitlyn, and we're gonna take her for a second 10K loop, probably adjust and take the proper way down climb. But this was really fun though. I enjoyed that exercise tremendously. There we are, Smoke Bluff. Take 2. We finished the first lap taking a huge wrong turn, but made it back to the car. Had some food, a snack bar, had some water, and met up with our friend Kaitlyn, who's over there. Second loop, still holding the pace, still quite comfortable. We're approaching 20K, and so we're probably going to be around 22, 23 at the end. But I'm digging the ultra pace. It's just smart. You just go slow and go long. Fueling past the finish line, making sure we have enough calories in us to run a bit more kilometers after we finish this thing. Otherwise you end up aiming for 20 and your legs stop at 18. That's a problem. So you fuel for 21, 22, you're fine. Boom! Just like that. Easy.
22 and some.
Lovely.